Oda. You're watching News Leader 9 with Cheryl Renee and meteorologist Greg Majewski.
Our friends to our west have been dealing with the same situation we have been dealing with pretty much here in Columbus. Here's a look at Opelika from our Alpha Insurance Skycam at the East Alabama Medical Center. Temperature there, 23 degrees.
And that's
look at the wind chill.
It's also one of the busier intersections you'll see there on a normal noonday. It'd be really busy.
But people are heeding the warnings out there. Stay off the roads.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Good to see that.
Yeah, that is good.
You know, we're going to have to get through the rest of the day. We're unfortunately not going to get a lot of melt today.
Right.
You get a little bit because solar radiation, even despite the cold temperatures, can melt a little bit, but not a lot. But even if it does melt, it's going to refreeze, and you're going to have black ice tonight. That's going to be the big problem. And of course, I really love some of the pictures we get. This one's my favorite. This one here, the Coca-Cola polar bear. I mean, what a great idea right there. Put a Coca-Cola, have a Coke and a smile, and enjoy the snow and stay inside and stay warm. That's some good advice there. Let's take a look at what's trending with the forecast, shall we, as we're dealing with the icy ring roads out there. Say that real fast. It's going to stay cold for the rest of the day and into tonight, so black ice will be another problem again for tomorrow morning. But the good news is we'll see a nice warming trend heading toward the weekend as we'll finally get a break from old man winter, and boy, do we deserve it. Now, this winter storm warning is set to expire at 1 o'clock, but many of the roads everywhere, Alabama and Georgia side, will stay icy. The reason why this warning was extended was strictly as a precautionary measure because of the icy conditions out on many of the roads. And they're not going to go away, folks, so even though this warning is going to expire, we're still going to have to deal with the really slick roads out there for the rest of the day. Radar is clear across the area, and I don't have to worry about any more precipitation out there, but the clouds aren't helping much because it's really stymieing the warming. Now, we're going to see the warm-up coming as the jet stream is going to retreat back to the north and actually shift to the west. Yeah, they're actually going to get some rain in California, where it's been very, very dry. As the jet comes north, we'll see the warmth build in across the south. So heading toward the weekend, we'll actually see temperatures go above normal for a change. But today, way below normal. You know, our normal high this time of year is 59. We're only at 23 degrees here in Columbus, 21 in Auburn, 22 in Huntsville, 23 in Dothan, and 32 degrees down into Tallahassee. So everybody quite cold and quite chilly out there. As you take a look at what's going on, here's the high pressure building into the area. Still got the jet stream blowing this way, so it's still keeping the clouds over us. The front's way down in South Florida. Still see some of that moisture running in and still mixing a little bit there into the Florida panhandle. But that's starting to come to an end, and the clouds should be clearing out of here later. You saw we were getting some thinning of the clouds earlier, but then we got another surge of some thicker white clouds over us, so that's really keeping a stymie on the temperatures out there, and unfortunately just not going to warm up as much as I would like to see. So it's going to be a real fight for us to get to 32 degrees. The models are saying that all this cloud cover will be clearing out of here for tonight. It's going to set up for a very cold night. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised to see temperatures be a little bit colder than they were this morning by a few degrees. But as we head into Friday and into Saturday, we'll see the southerly flow kick in. Clouds will build back in here, and we're going to see warmer weather as we head toward the weekend. So here's our highs for today. Going to be lucky to get around 32 degrees. Overnight lows, 11 degrees Camp Hill, 15 in Auburn. Very cold overnight. Here on the Georgia side, temperatures, if you're lucky, you'll see temperatures mid-30s. I think you can take a few degrees off some of these readings as we're going to be really struggling to get warmer. Overnight lows, how about 12 in LaGrange, 17 in Columbus, and 18 there over into Buena Vista. Looking right now at the highs across southwest Georgia, middle 30s maybe. Overnight lows dropping down here in the teens to right near 20 degrees. How about the next 7 days? Here's how it's breaking down for us. Here comes the warm-up. 43 tomorrow. That's when we'll start to get some nice melting, especially with that sunshine supposed to be across the area. 55 for Friday, and then temperatures warming back into the 60s for the weekend, although we are looking at a rain threat building in here on Sunday and into Monday. But at least we'll get a break from old man winter and see some warm weather for a change. Give our gas bills a little bit of a break.
Yeah. We need a break on so many different levels.
Yes, we do. We deserve some warmer weather.
And we'll be right back with our extended coverage